Adam loved scouring thrift shops and flea markets for vintage electronics. Boomboxes, Game Boys, old-school cameras. Anything that was discontinued or obsolete, he wanted it. Everything that had been deemed worthless by its previous owner. But to Adam, these were treasures just waiting to be discovered. Which is why one Saturday afternoon, he found himself at a dusty second-hand store in the suburbs. He learned that whoever owned the tape before him had purchased it only a week earlier. Like it belonged to an old man. And why did the tape seem blank? Why was it changing people? And what did it mean when it said that it knew their names? Adam shuddered, figuring that if anything happened to him, and in case the tape was haunting him, maybe it would warn others. But the tape still played. Some mysteries are best left unsolved. And some tapes should never be played, especially not after midnight. On the fourth night, the audio played longer than usual, and Adam heard George say something new. "It wants me to make more tapes." Showing only the shelf where the tape sat. Showing only the tape sitting on a new shelf in a different house. It looked brand new, untouched, as if it had never been played before. As if it had just been placed there. Along with a small, familiar piece of paper with a message scrunched up on it. "Do not play." Could it be that this tape somehow had the power to know people's deepest fears and secrets? If so, what would it do with that knowledge? But it just made another copy of itself. It changes you. It knows your name. They sounded closer, more intense. Then Adam heard his own voice on the recording. His panicked shouts as he dropped his phone. Adam quickly pressed stop on the Walkman. What was that sound? Why did the tape suddenly cut out? I didn't believe the warnings, but now I wish I had. I wish I had never found that tape. Whatever you do, don't listen to it. It changes you. It knows your name. The audio glitched out, cutting off whatever the old man had been saying. He couldn't help but notice how faded and worn the paper was, suggesting the warning hadn't been written too long ago. This time he waited until 12:04 a.m. so he wouldn't miss whatever came next. If you're listening to this, I need your help. My name is George, and I recorded this message 6 nights ago. I didn't believe the warnings, but now I wish I had. It changes you. It knows your name. Though they were even louder. And there was something about the handwriting that seemed oddly familiar. Adam couldn't quite place it, but he knew it wasn't his own. So who wrote this warning and why? Was it a prank? A dare? Or something more sinister? Now, Adam wasn't exactly sure what compelled him to pull the tape off the shelf. After all, he already owned several vintage audio players. Adam frowned. Had the warning been a hoax? He decided to listen to the other side just in case, but it was also blank. Clearly, the person who wrote the note had been joking. No artist, nothing but a small piece of paper taped to its exterior. And scrunched up on that paper was a message, scrawled in what looked like pencil. Adam considered, chuckling. Adam wasn't normally a rule-abiding guy. But the idea of not playing the tape after midnight intrigued him. He couldn't help but wonder what would happen if he did. Would the tape curse him? Would it haunt him? Would it do something worse? Adam wasn't usually interested in haunted objects or cursed artifacts, but there was something about this tape. Something about the mystery of its contents and the identity of its creator that drew him in. But when Adam went back to the thrift store the next day, something that sounded like a choked sob followed by a heavy thud